Hello, it's Angela and I'm back to share one of the cards I've made for Hobbybase Club Box number 17. This is card number 3, and for this one I thought the other two cards were sort of kept clean and simple with a little bit of stamping, but for this one I thought we'd get it a bit inky. I've used the card base from the box as before, and this one has an aperture, a square aperture, and a panel, so you can enclose something in there, so you can put whatever you want in there really, and it will show through the aperture. For the card base I started by working on the frame, and I've used a stencil and I've put just some inks through it. Now if you've got any inks like a distress ink, I think I've used distress oxides, or use some watercolour pencils, just decant some on a sheet and just gently put them through the stencil. Now the stencil I've used is the one that comes in the box, in the kit, and it's this one. It's Imagination Crafts, and I think it's called Butterflies when I can open it. And the good thing about a stencil is you can use it that way around, but don't forget you can also turn it round so you'd have something in the opposite orientation. And they're just wiped clean with a baby wipe, so basically just pop that on your card base. Now what I will say is, if you don't want the ink to go in other places, just mask off with some masking tape or washi tape and some plain copy paper, just so that you keep the area that you're working on visible but cover up anything else. It just saves getting stray ink anywhere, but it's quite easy. I started off using I think it was squeezed lemonade, and I put it through the stencil, and then I blended a little bit of is it spice marmalade, the orangey one, and then on the top there, which looks green here, is this colour here, which I think, I'm not sure if that's wilted violet, but that's actually distress ink, that one there, and it just tones in. So basically I've just used the orange colour around the edges with a little bit of yellow just to bring it all in, and I wanted it to sort of contrast with the white of the canvas. Now inside, this bit's been stamped. I've used a Memento ink pad. Now one of the earlier kits had the little Memento dewdrops, and it was called Morocco, which is like a reddy orange colour. So I've used that, but I mean, use any ink you want really. I chose that colour because I thought it would go with the embellishments, which are these, which you get in the box, which are Dovecraft as well, I believe. And what I've done for this is I've cut a piece of card which is bigger than the aperture. I've used the dye-based ink to stamp You Are Beautiful from the stamp set that we get in the box, this one here. And then for the scrolly bit, you might recognise that from one of the earlier cards. It's also from the set. I stamped with a distress ink. I thought it'd be fun to sort of have the scroll look as if it's part of the butterfly's sort of flight path. And I've decorated it with some of the sparkle jewels, which you get in the box too. So that's it basically. I've left the inside blank, but I mean, you can also decorate to match if you wish. But I just thought it'd be fun if you want to play with stencils. Now I did add a little bit of white pen work around the top, some faux stitching, but I'm not sure you can actually see it in this light. But it is there. Can you see it? Not sure. And what I just added was some adhesive gems in like an orange and yellow colour, just to tone it all in. And that's it. That's card number 3. Thank you for looking. Bye bye.